back on Attack on Titan again, so we're gonna be watching the actual anime now. I think I decided on because there's eight OADs. We're gonna do two of them each season, and that should be good enough for like all of them and all that stuff. And we'll be watching through it. So we're gonna be starting on season one, episode one right now. So let's see what we're working with. Make this humanity's first day. So is this like before like they invaded, or is this after? Because like we saw like in the OAD, we saw that they had plans to like capture back the wall after it fell. So this could be after or it could be before. I'm not really sure. I saw the ones that are sitting down. That's crazy. Yeah, so they don't really know what the walls are, how they came about, or what they are, so or anything about Titans. So for all they know, they think it's like gods like punishing them or something. You already know he's paranoid. Like, yeah, that premonition that like they almost got killed. So Aaron's father is a doctor, and he saved the world from an epidemic, or he saved their country from an epidemic. You can definitely feel his anger. Like he hates that they don't want to defeat the Titans or kill them all or get rid of them all. You know? Oh, so this is this is an expedition. That was the expedition before the wall dropped. So yeah, they're out of it. They're out of it, man. And they're dead serious. Like all that's left of him is an arm. Was this for a purpose, or did he die in vain? Never learn a thing. Even now, they're giving up. Now they think this is all pointless. And you know, the villagers, they're all expecting to hear some good news, and now they have to. They're expecting to see their sons or daughters or whatever. Humanity lives within three walls. Farthest outermost wall is Mala Maria, second outermost is Rose, and innermost is Cinna. Distance between them is roughly the same, about 100 kilometers, 130 kilometers. Okay. From the center is 250 kilometers. What a surprise. You would think that the furthest distance would be like, you know, the outermost, but I guess not. You know, it's kind of crazy that like, as like, you know, I know that like the rich people, they live in like the middle spot, and like they have like the most like distance between each other. They have the most amount of land as opposed to like, you know, like a shit, you know, whatever. I completely forgot what's in the basement. I'm not gonna lie. So when I see it again, it's gonna be a surprise. I forgot what's in the basement. Bro, look how tall he is. That's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, there's literally like no preparation they could have done to stop this. Like even looking at this, like I don't blame the guys for like, you know, not being prepared to fight this, because like there's literally nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do against this. There he is. Broke her neck. Yeah, just something quick before I go into the next episode. Yeah, they were totally unprepared for that. They faced those consequences, and like you see, like compared to everybody else, like Eren is so ambitious. Like he wants to. This moment definitely like has definitely sparked something in him. Imagine having to be the people that are keeping the people at bay. The people that are forced to stay back. And you see their lifeless faces, like knowing that like they're all gonna die. Their equipment is underprepared. Like everything about them is underprepared. Like they were not ready for this at all. He's really just hurting. He's just so distraught, like with emotions, everything that's going on. That, like he can't think straight at all. There's a lot of small things there that like I didn't really talk much, so I'm probably just gonna cut a lot of it out, and I'm just gonna review the episode. So I think we had a lot of like tidbits of information there. We had like, the training instructor said the equipment was defective. He says that he's never usually seen this type of defection. We see that like the Titans killed 20% of the population, and the refugees were expelled, and they just sent people to their deaths because they couldn't feed them. They weren't prepared to deal with the wall attack, and they lost all that territory, and everybody's distraught and all that. Armin lost his mom, his dad, and his grandpa. Eren presumably lost I don't know if he thinks his father's dead, but he lost his mom, his dad, and he has his sister, I guess. But we also get like an exchange of ideas that like Eren he doesn't like people that choose freedom, that don't choose freedom. He hates people that don't choose freedom. Which is why like he has no respect for these other people. Or even respect for like people that want to just, live out their lives and all that. After everything like they took from him, the Titans took from them and all that. But to Armin, it's more so about like why did these people have to suffer because of royal family or whatever? It was just sending people to their deaths. He didn't like that. And Mikasa's just there to protect Eren. I think there's a lot of tidbits of information there, and I think it was a good episode. Good 3 series episodes. I might just do 3 series like each time. So pretty solid, all things considered. All things considered, pretty solid. Hopefully this comes out good. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be doing 2 OADs each season. So I did 1 and 2, and honestly, 1 and 2 like they really like expanded on like the story and like really explained some more background behind like what was happening and all that. Even the fact that like they didn't really understand like the Titans and all that. So like you can tell that when what's his name, uh Hans, when Hans confronted the Titan, like he never saw a Titan before. Like he didn't know that they were that scary. Like you could tell like that like they actually just had no clue what the Titans were and all that. So that's all that. Hope it's what comes out good, and all that. All right, have a good one. Thank you guys for watching.